All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have this is HSR versus AU. I realize it says JFK on the top, but apparently I've got an older version of the clans.csv file that was distributed, so we're just gonna have to roll with it for now. This is a game 3, so both teams are tied. I have not had a chance to update the bans and stuff like that. You're just gonna have to deal with it because we grabbed this game fast. So, HSR is bringing with them a Ragnar, a Harugumo, another Harugumo, a Gdansk, Brisbane, Stalingrad, another Brisbane, Montana, and a Kremlin. So we have kind of a more traditional lineup here for HSR. What do we have to the south, Puddin?
To the south, we have a Brisbane, who forgot a flag, but whatever. He's being accompanied by 420 Blazing Gumo. We have a Vermont, possibly, maybe supporting them, but going more mid. I believe he's running somebody. We have a Ledgemod Colombo. We have a Gdansk Ledgemod Gearing. Brisbane, a Delaney. I think that's the first one I've seen in a while here.
Yep.
And Stalingrad. Heading towards Donuts, but the Gdansk may break off, potentially cut through the channel, or do something at Bacon.
Interesting to see that the Gdansk is running, the Stalingrad is running range over there.
I don't blame them. Like, you know, reload, range. You know, how many times have you been in a game where, like, man, I really wish I had to range over the reload to get the final shots? It helps with your turret's turn, you know, because you're not losing it due to the penalty from running the reload module.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think for most comp situations, there are the exceptions. A Cough Des Moines, you're better off with range.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like with the Des Moines, you can. There's two arguments for your Des Moines. Depends on what you want to do with it, but a Des Moines is strongest when somebody's pushing into them more than range. So it depends on where you're putting your Des Moines, what you're doing with your Des Moines, what you could do, and the same would be said for, you know, even a Salem.
Right.
Stalingrad popped his radar. I don't think he caught anybody.
I'm going to try to fix this stuff on the fly here while we're casting this game.
Brisbane's got his radar going. And the Haraguma for AU, they're dealing with HSRs. I don't agree with this Gumo just stopping over at A. Get that smoke cloud as big as possible to give your Brisbane like some sort of maneuverability.
That would certainly help.
Interesting. They kind of put the Vermont AU, that is, behind the Thunderdome. Like, it's not exactly in the traditional Moskva spot, but it's kind of close to it. Right? Like, you will see a battleship, you know, supporting a Moskva here, but maybe not as deep as this Vermont is.
Yep. Okay, why is this thing being...
Right, so AU managed to pick up Bacon. Everybody got their gimme caps over at the 8-9 side, and HSR did manage to pick up A. So I think Gdansk got Bacon first, so there is that tick lead, which kind of means HSR does have to do something, but they don't have to do it right away. Like, there's still plenty of time, or so early, but they are the ones that are going to have to make a move.
Right.
Let's see what we got going on. And I know Delaney's kind of up there. To nobody's surprise, torpedoes are going into smoke clouds. Oh, Colombo got spotted. Montana, I believe, shooting at him. Ooh, that could have been so bad.
Yeah, I cannot get this thing to update. I don't understand. HSR does show up on my clans.csv, but it simply won't show up in the Stream Helper program.
HSR is now moving Stalingrad and Ragnar over to Chocolate to start contesting that, knowing that, yes, they do have to do something. They just kind of need to defend Apples. Both teams, for the most part, are set up to kite Apples at this point. Stalingrad gets spotted. See, so that would mean what AU should be excuse me. Should be expecting something to happen at Bacon, you know, with the Stalingrad being relocated to there.
Why are you doing this to me?
Ragnar will be backing into the sea cap. It looked like he tried to Tokyo drift in there to potentially pop out somebody's radar while he gets set up for the turn in or the reverse in. No Lucky Torpedoes at the smoke clouds yet, but man, they're just sending them and trying them.
All right, I got it finally. All right, 1 and 1.
I believe Stalingrad's radar is the one picking up the Ragnar that is on Bacon. And he's kind of deep into that radar, so should have him spotted for the full duration. Vermont and Gdansk trying to farm out this Ragnar. Well, Vermont's trying to smack him. Radar goes down from Stalingrad. To everybody's surprise, still not much going on at Apples.
Mm-hmm.
Delaney is still being committed to being overcommitted.
I kind of like the play, though, frankly. Right? He's going to back into the sea cap.
He's going to dodge these torpedoes very easily, though.
Well, you say that. If that radar was a little bit earlier, right, Musso Hunter would have W'd right into them.
He was caught deep. He was caught deep into that radar, too.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's shooting, taking our last shots on where the Delaney is, trying to get that extra damage, potentially get the fire, and...
Did not happen.
Ragnar once again tries to back into Bacon. Pretty sure somebody radared him with the accuracy of somebody's shots initially. Iraguma, Brisbane going into Apples. That is for AU, I should say. Looks like the Gumo is going to pull an emergency stop by colliding with the island. Probably going to pick up a Happy Meal while he's there, though, too.
Yeah, he's going to go for the healthier kind, though.
Oh, my God. Is he going to get apple slices?
He's going to go for the apple slices. Look, he's got 8 seconds.
He's at apples. Why wouldn't he get the apple slices?
Exactly.
All right, A needs to get changed to F for french fries or S for steak.
The enemy is about to win.
Look, radar on the Ragnar. Gdansk is going to block the cap again.
What? Ooh, that's important resets, though.
It is very important resets. It's going to allow Tamori to save his star if his team loses. Yuko with the radar and the Stalingrad now. That's going to keep Arona's Ragnar lit for longer. Tamori's in the perfect position to use this island to block vision on him. He's shooting for free right now. Very good positioning in his naked Gdansk. Here come Vermont shells. Brick speaks and... speaks softly, I guess. More? Nah. Well,
I mean, why do we want to reward Battleship players with having actually learned how to shoot destroyers. Let's just make
Mm-hmm.
everything over pens.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And yes,
I mean,
everybody, JFK dropped from the tournament, HSR was brought back in, and I was using an old version of the file that had team names. Apparently. I thought I was using the most updated one. Who knows?
Hunter gets re-spotted, and just naturally, Kremlin is pushing forward.
Yep.
HSR understands that they have to do something. And Delaney is finally going, all right, guys, I spent enough time overcommitting. I'm now going to come back down to you people.
I mean, there's really no need for him to be out there like he was. Once the Kremlin moved forward, he had the opportunity to just luck chuck torps at him, but that's all he needs
You know,
to do for his team, really.
I mean, here's the other thing. Like, he may have been on CCAP for a couple of seconds, but that's still tick points they weren't getting while he was on it. Like, so
Yep.
that did draw it out a little bit more.
Not only
It's,
is it points, but it also forces the team to respond, right? To react to that positioning.
but I mean, it's almost a counter to this Ragnar literally backing into B, going forward, backing into B, going forward.
Yep. Now, Stalingrad radar is going to be available in 15 seconds. The big question is Arona going to stay here? I kind of think he's feeling like he needs to. I don't understand why Call Me Junjun is leaving, though. Because he's going to leave exactly as the Stalingrad radar pops up. It's a terrible, terrible timing. He's not leaving. He's trying to turn to get shots on the Brisbane. Doesn't get much out of that.
Well, HSR is put back into apples.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there he goes. Yuko with the kill. Meanwhile, the Gumo kills the Delny with torpedoes.
Well, sadly for HSR,
Ooh.
the Haragumo over at Apples is behind the Brisbane, and
14 seconds.
ooh, that's somebody's shells.
14 seconds. 2 seconds. And that does it. All right, one and done, but we got the death pick. Woohoo!
More importantly, another team Bravo win.
Mm-hmm. All right, Team Bravo is the winner. So let's go ahead and just set, that would be AU, yes. So we'll set AU as the winner. Hit my fancy apply button. Do I have them on the wrong side? Okay, well, I was too busy dealing with the clan CSV file, so sorry. But at least you guys got to see a game. All right. When is our next start time?